So, you know, if you really want to have an impact on people's lives, local government is where the rubber meets the road. You're really doing things that people appreciate and use in their daily lives, whether it's educational services, the schools that they physically meet in where the children have class, to the parks, to the streets, to all those types of great things that if you're doing it well, most people don't really even realize how much it's impacting and improving the quality of their life. Now, the bad news about local government is it is where the rubber meets the road. And so you hear from people in the grocery store that aren't necessarily happy with what your municipality has done. Sometimes your elected officials get overly influenced by certain people, and it can be difficult. It can be challenging. But for me personally, that has actually been one of the most rewarding aspects, is helping my local elected officials, my mayor, my chair of my county commissioner, feel good about what we're doing, helping them chart a strategic vision for the community, and then really seeing the impact that that has on people's lives as we are building things, as we are adding to their quality of life. Some of the things that I learned in the MPA program were really the hard technical skills, like how to read a balance sheet, how to balance a budget, how to communicate really complicated information in a simple way. But probably the things that have been the most lasting and helped me in my career today have been the relationships that I was able to make with my fellow students and with the professors and the staff of the MPA program. Kind of those soft skills of how to work well as a team, how to get along, how to handle difficult problems that we were assigned to do. But most importantly, the thing that I gained were the skills that I needed to get my first job as a budget analyst. Everything starts with that first job. So when I was in your shoes and I was trying to decide, you know, what did I want to do for a graduate program, what really lit my fuse, and this sounds a little bit egotistical, but I was meeting with the city manager during an open house for the MPA program, and I'd never heard of an MPA. I thought I'd get an MBA, go to Wall Street, do that kind of stuff. He talked about being the boss and having a great impact on the community, and I literally thought, you know, I can spend the next 10 years of my life in a cubicle making money for some big corporation, or in 10 years I could actually be the boss of a whole city. And that just really kind of turned me on. I thought, you know, that's something that appeals to me in terms of serving in the community, but also being able to kind of be a big fish in a small pond and really making a difference.